What's poppin', humans? Welcome to Mad Talk. I'm talking. This episode of today's sponsor is brought to you by water. It's for everybody, and you should try it too. The Red Pill community has definitely lost its mind beyond any type of measure that I think it's just as bad as the goddamn alpha males in this squad. Or I think they're the same, I can't tell. And I think that's the objective, is for me not to know, right? I can't understand the process of what it's like to be in this whole Red Pill community, because everybody's got like an alpha male, everybody's got some type of leader, and the leader is not always the best looking, both mentally and physically. And what I mean by that is, why do they have to show off before they actually make progress? Who does that? Now, there's this man, right? I don't know him personally. I've seen him like all over social media type shit. Probably seen his live stream one time, but he's the man named Myron Gaines. Now, Myron Gaines is an interesting breed to me because, well, when I watch him, he really does have this talent for being open a lot, right? He has a talent for talking. He has a talent for being persuasive. It's different manners of people who actually aren't listening, but have selective hearing. I think he speaks to the selective hearing audience, because he definitely caught me out a few times. I'm sitting here zoned out, listening to what he's saying. He rants, and all of a sudden he'll catch me on some points where it's like, if you're dating a woman, you're gay. Like, whoa. And that's the thing, is like a lot of people agree to this, which is why I'm convinced to say that the Red Pill community is a cult. Also, I think that like the alpha male environment has definitely got to be on some they got to be on some traumatic parent shit. It's a parent thing. Really deep mommy issues or daddy issues. It's just deep with it. And the fact that they want to go up and say like, oh, I did everything myself. I could do this myself. You got to get your gains up. Like, yeah, lots of people can do things up themselves. I can learn to cook by myself. Does that make me a man for learning how to cook? Or does that make me a bitch because I'm trying to survive? And that's the thing I don't understand when it comes down to this whole alpha male red pill community together, because they both come to an agreement that being alone is the best thing ever. Like, if you're not with your homies and you're with the girl, you're just wasting your time with the girl because she's not doing what you say. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about up for equality. I'm all up for it. You hit me, I hit you, equal left, equal right. This is how we do it. I'm all up for it. But at the same time, I'm also bound to respect. And the respect seems to be lacking in this communities of both cults. It really is. Like, how are you going to be an influencer on a podcast? And there are so many red pill podcasts, so many people talking about how it's an easy thing to be a man, but it's gone through the hardest journeys of being in manhood. What the hell? Dude, I'm a fucking man. And I can't even explain the bullshit on like that. That must be like what the gay people must go through when they got those mentally unstable people saying that they're like non-binary and shit like that. I swear it must be like that. It has to be, because what the hell do people even talk about sometimes? I never understood this whole concept of what it's like to say being like, oh yeah, you gotta be masculine, you gotta be on doing everything on your own. That's not true. Like, yeah, you have to do things on your own if you want to survive, but when it comes to like challenges, it's not bad to ask for help. I'm not really one to talk about doing that, because I'm the type of person who doesn't really ask for help unless I really need to, because, well, I'm not saying that asking for help is weakness. I'm just saying for me that I don't ask for help because I want to see if I can analyze the situation and come up with a solution before everything hits the fan and I really do have to reach out for support. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, it's not bad for me to lift up. Like, I go to the gym and I'm lifting weights, but if I'm really about to die and I can't push that last rep with all of my strength, I'm gonna ask for help so that I can start off small, get my muscles going, so that I'm coming back for that big rep, right? I'm coming back for that weight, and I'm not gonna drop it this time. What is wrong with that? For some reason, that's a problem. Masculine energy was a big thing, but it became a problem over time because it was being ignored. It was being laughed at. And now the laughter shows just how real it's gotten over time. Like, there are people who really support people like Myron Gaines. I guess, people like Andrew Tate, which I don't really know the history about Andrew Tate, but I hear he's done a lot of like crazy shit. So I just like him personally because he's bald, and the fact he says funny shit is hilarious. You walk in and your woman's taking a shit. Is that really the life you want for yourself? I couldn't on it. That man is funny as hell. From my understanding of the Red Pill was that it was supposed to be a platform for people to but basically for men to have equality, right? You know, you're looking for a partner, but the partner who understands you. You're not going to take no shit from anybody because you know exactly how to stand up for yourself and you don't have to do things alone. From my context on what I thought the red pill was, but now it's evolved to where you have to do everything on your own. Nothing really matters. Get your life in order. If you're not doing this, then kill yourself. Or if you cannot do this, then be a cuck, I guess. Only reason why I say cuck is because there are a lot of alpha males out there who will say that they'll never let anybody get to their woman. But if the man is weak enough and he's got his own woman and the alpha male can come up and take his woman, then he deserves to have his woman took.
Say, hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm not gonna lie, you touched my woman. There's a reason why I got this rifle, but we don't talk about that. It doesn't make sense, you know, and I don't really advise anybody to be stuck on this red pill community life. I don't really advise anybody to be stuck on this like masculine vibe.
2 hours later.
I feel compelled to be on some shit because everybody else is on some shit, right? I have the need to express my feelings and say that the red pill community is a bunch of bullshit and a cult, and masculine male alpha bullshitters don't really hold up to what they say, because why lie about something that's not even that big? Like, for instance, I went through hell in my time, right? I got my own experience. I didn't come out jacked as shit fighting a wolf and then all of a sudden I got bullied by 8 people the next day and then talking about how I joined the CIA. That's not how that operates. If there's anybody who wanted to look at these alpha influencers, like these alpha male podcasts, I'd say go for it. I don't recommend it because these people are absolutely mind-boggling. These fucking, I don't even think that they want to classify themselves as human. They just want to pity themselves as peak male individual, which is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. But I mean, hey, I'm not one to discriminate. I'm just wanting to sit here and just figure out why this was a thing, how this operated, and where we went wrong. Why did we hit breaking points? Especially anybody who's become famous and all of a sudden got labeled out to be a pedophile. I'll talk about that shit later, but I'm just saying I'm sticking to one subject. I'm strong.
Are you serious?
I can lift heavy stuff. I may not look like it, but hey, I'm pretty strong for myself. And I'm proud with that. I don't need to tell myself I'm not good enough. That's already happened to me enough. I have to convince myself that I'm good enough by not putting myself in positions that are going to embarrass me. Like, I don't need to embarrass myself just to get high views, right? Just to get high views, a high praise, a high life, right? I don't need that. I'd say figure out what really makes you happy and then find a community that supports you for it. It was pretty much a post on Instagram that said, just because you fit in doesn't mean you belong. It had a picture of a water bottle that was in the socket of a light, like in a light socket in the ceiling. I'm not gonna lie, that was the most dumbest thing anybody could have ever done. But hey, to get your point across, I respect the message. It's all about where you go, how you fit in certain environments, how you carry yourself. Can you be entertaining? If not, then are you a listener and figuring out people's structures to where you know you don't have to be a problem to people. And even if you are a problem, be a fun problem. That's just my advice I can give out as the best way I can, is that you can always be yourself and there's nothing wrong with being yourself. Just understand that there are people who are going to tell you about yourself and you need to learn to handle that. Criticism is a thing all over the world. That's not a problem. It's how you take it. The point of the message is like, no matter how many times you fall down, you get back up and you learn that life will pretty much not keep you down, but will test you. Like, things will knock you down. Are you strong enough to take the hit? Are you strong enough to dodge it? Are you wise enough to take it and throw it back? You know, there's always different methods on how you handle life. It's just how you perceive it. Like, one day may seem like a disappointment. That's not gonna happen the next day. It's only how you take it. You're not a disappointment. There was a thing that made you upset. Okay, cool. You can fix it. There are other people who will see how amazing you are. That's just them. All perspectives. But at the end of the day, it's what you give. But thank you everybody for letting me rant. This has been a great moment for myself just to sit here and talk again because, well, I get to show off this mirror. I don't know if anybody's seen this mirror I've been showing off lately. I got this at a discounted price. Always stay amazing no matter what. Keep your lifestyle intact of beauty and amazement. Have a hobby. I got my hobby, so peace out.